Hey kids, go find a rock to sit on, please. So you can get through. Hello everyone, this is Monica, and I am standing on top of Camelback Mountain in Phoenix, Arizona right now. We're actually on the descent. We made it to the summit, and it was just excellent, wonderful experience, and we just absolutely love it here. But I had an interesting experience on the way up, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it just moved me. I'm just about to cry right now because it just moved me so much, because it's so different from my experience in my life with my walk in Christianity right now. And I know all of you know that things are tough in the church right now. Everybody's fighting with each other, you know, and we're out there speaking God's word. And I know sometimes it cuts hard, but we love you all, okay? But we're all hurting because we've all been torn apart and we're tearing each other apart. And my walk is like climbing a mountain. And I realized that as I was going up this mountain. I was like, this is familiar. I've never climbed a mountain like this before. And it was challenging, and it was really great. But it's like, it is familiar because this is what my life is like. There's barely a rest. It's very challenging because I have a lot of opposition, you know, and the church just fighting each other. We get the brunt of that. What struck me that was so different from my experience, that is just, I'm about to cry right now, is that everybody was cheering you on. I mean, these are strangers, and it's like everybody's your friend. You know, you've never met them before, but everybody that's going up is encouraging, and then the people that are coming down, once you start to get near the top, everybody's saying, you're almost there, you're doing great. And they're like, wow, you guys are awesome, you're almost there. And it just hit me because that's the way we're supposed to be, you guys. We're all struggling in this life. It's not easy for anybody. You know, whoever you're fighting with, or you're, arguing with doctrine about, they're climbing a mountain. They're having a tough time. They're having tough times with their money or their family or whatever. We're all on this same journey. And Boris, our guy down here, he's so great, and thank you, Boris. He did a great job getting me and the kids to the top. But he looked back at me and he said, Monica, you think you have enough faith to move this mountain? and that got me to thinking, because the truth of the matter is, yeah, I do. But I understand when I see these people coming down and saying, you're almost there, and I see Boris helping my kids up, and I just met Boris and he's helping my kids up and helping me up, giving me a helping hand, and everybody's cheering each other on. It made me realize why God doesn't just take all the mountains away. It's not just so that we in our individual lives can bolster our mystical faith. It's because when we have mountains in our lives, we learn to work together. And we learn to cheer each other on, and all of a sudden, we're on the same team. That's the way it's supposed to be, you guys. So today, if you think, this week I've had 4 death threats from Christians. Reality check. What are you going to say to people? What are you going to use your time doing? How are you going to use your time on the internet? I just want to encourage you to look at people differently. They might be from a completely different church or religion. They're still climbing that mountain. They're trying to find the way. Maybe they haven't found the way. Maybe they're deceived, but they're still in the same shoes. We're all in the same shoes. So instead of beating them down and telling them why you're higher and why you made it and why they'll never make it, just consider instead encouraging them and saying, you know what, we're almost there. We can do this. You're almost there. This life is short, and we can do this thing together. If you say that, people are going to give you, their trust. They're going to trust you as a Christian. If you're that person that's cheering them on, they're not going to listen to you if you're bashing them in the head. But I just wanted to share that with you because it hit me like a ton of bricks, because it was so different from what I've experienced. But I'm reminded, out here in the desert, I know that this is prophetic. The Bible says that there are going to be springs that are in the desert. And when God says that, he says, forget the former things. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up before you. Do you not perceive it? And I have a dream that this is what that new thing will be like. That we won't be against each other. That we'll be for each other. We'll be saying, you can make it. You're almost there. That's all I have to say. But I hope you guys have a great day. And just think about how you can encourage somebody today.